Hello everybody and welcome back to LEGO Empire, and in today's video I'm going to bring you guys LEGO Star Wars sets I would die for part 24. It's been well over 3 years since we started this series, so let's not stop now. Today we have some sets from H28 Bricks on Instagram. He's more of a new set ideas designer, but he's been pumping out a lot of really great sets. So today we have some really nice episode 3 LEGO Star Wars sets that they range from really weird niche sets to like amazing sets that I 100% would want to see. So without further ado, let's get right into this. First off, we have set 28017, the Separatist arrival on Utapau, with almost 700 pieces, including General Grievous, Newt Gunray, and basically some other like Separatist leaders and senators and some pilot battle droids. This is basically a Separatist shuttle. Like this is your Separatist senator and leader like battle pack. Basically, you get a nice Separatist shuttle for them all to ride in, and you get the whole like conference room thing. So you get all the seats to sit them down in, so General Grievous can talk to them about the end of the war and everything. I think that's really cool. I think that's a really cool concept. It's much better than just like a Separatist shuttle. I love when LEGO creates starfighters or starships and they include side builds that are really, really nice. And this would be one of those sets where the side build would honestly overshadow like the shuttle itself, because it's so nice. It can integrate the minifigures so well, and there's enough seats where you can fill it out with your own leaders and create your own minifigs. And yeah, like this is a really, really nice set. 700 pieces is really cool. LEGO would probably release a set like this nowadays for I wouldn't even say $100 is off the table. Hopefully closer to like $70 to $80. But yeah, this would still be a really great set to get Grievous in. We haven't seen Grievous in quite a few years now. How many years? 6 years now? Almost 7 years. No, I'm not gonna go there. But yeah, we haven't seen Grievous in a while. It would be really nice to get him in a set like this, along with all these niche Separatist leaders that probably couldn't fit into many other sets. But if you're more of a clone guy, how about this? How about set 28018, Obi-Wan's Blue Jedi Interceptor with Hyperdrive Ring? This set would have over 1,100 pieces and include Obi-Wan, R4G9, Commander Cody, a 212th Clone Trooper, and a Coruscant Rescue Ops, which this would be the debut of the Coruscant Rescue Ops figure and that Astromech droid, I think, which both of them look really, really good. Like, I gotta say, H28 Bricks, when he designs minifigure faces, they look a little bit off to me sometimes, but some of his minifigs look so good, and this Astromech droid and the Coruscant Rescue Ops, like, they 100% fit that category. They look so amazing. But let's talk about the real thing here, the build, the Jedi Interceptor with Hyperdrive Ring. Oh my gosh. First of all, we have not seen Obi-Wan's Blue Jedi Interceptor in a long time. No, it's not the last Hyperdrive Ring, or like the OG Hyperdrive Ring set. Was that what that was? Or was that a Jedi Starfighter, not an Interceptor? I don't really remember, but either way, this would be an amazing set. As far as pricing goes, who really knows? 1,100 pieces, it'd probably be like $150 at least. What was the one in 2017? I don't quite remember what that set went for. All I know is that this would be a really, really cool set. A Hyperdrive Ring and a Jedi Interceptor like this is something we don't always see, and getting those extra minifigs is really, really nice. Commander Cody, a 212th clone, the Coruscant Rescue Ops, like super, super cool. Just like having good side builds, I think you have to have good side minifigs, in my opinion. Like minifigs that maybe don't 100% fit with the build, but they'd probably be, you know, somewhere around this Starfighter at one point, you know? So maybe you can put them in this set. I really, really like that. But moving on, we have what's probably going to be your guys' favorite set of the video, and it might be mine. It is the Chase Through Utapau. With 800 pieces, this set would include Obi-Wan, General Grievous, Commander Cody, a 212th Clone Trooper, and 2 battle droids. Now, I think I'd want some 212th Airborne clones in a set like this because we haven't seen them in so long. But with that being said, this set is really, really something. Like this, you could call this the battle on Utapau, to be honest. There are enough builds in this to have a good battle. First of all, we have the, what's it called? The creature that Obi-Wan rides. I have no idea what it's called, but we have that. We have General Grievous's wheel bike, and on top of that, H28 Bricks didn't stop there. He gave us a nice, small, but you know, it's a notable tri-droid build for the battle droids to actually have some sort of build for themselves. So you have the Clone Troopers, you have Obi-Wan and Grievous dueling it out with each of their respective builds, and you have the droids with a build. So it's a really well-rounded set. General Grievous looks absolutely amazing. I love the way H2A Bricks designed him. The rest of the minifigs look good as well, but General Grievous just looks insane, like on a whole nother level. And this would also double as an Order 66 set, because obviously Obi-Wan falls with this creature down in that pit after Cody orders the ATTE to fire at him in Revenge of the Sith. So this could be a very interesting set. A lot of different dynamics. You could have a clone versus droid battle. You could have the Obi-Wan versus General Grievous battle. You can have the Obi-Wan versus Clone Trooper battle after Order 66. There are so many different things a kid could do with this set to play with it. And there are so many different ways an adult could display it. So I think it's a really great, well-rounded set. As far as pricing goes, how many pieces did it have again? Let me check, hold on. 800 pieces, so this would probably be a $100 set, to be honest. Which, you know, General Grievous tax in mind, all the minifigs included, it'd probably be at least $100 knowing Lego nowadays, especially in like 2026 or 2027 if pricing gets worse than it is now. So we'll have to wait and see. But if you made it this far in the video, congrats, because you get to see the wackiest set I've looked at in quite a while. This is called the Utapau Skyforce Security. With 750 pieces, this set would include basically a few different obscure aliens from Revenge of the Sith. I don't want to say all their names. Wat Tambor and some Magna Guards. So this would be like a Magna Guard starfighter, as well as an Utapau starship itself, it looks like, that those little creatures ride, those little aliens ride. So that's definitely really interesting. This would be a great set to get Magna Guards in again, because we haven't seen Magna Guards in way too long. But obviously the wackiest part about the set, what makes the set so fun is, well, for one, the name, Utapau Skyforce Security, is really something else for a Lego Star Wars set to be called. But the Magna Guard starfighter being purple is insane. What the heck, dude? That is just, I don't know, like sometimes you just look at set ideas and they're just so wacky you love it. Like the TIE Crawler back in 2000, whenever it released, that's just a wacky set, but you kind of love it because it's wacky, you know? You also get this side build so you can fuel up your starfighters, which is really nice. And then, oh, he actually included a graphic that you could put Wat Tambor in that Separatist shuttle set with all the different council seats. So that is a really cool detail. I didn't notice at first looking through these pictures. That's really cool. But yeah, this would be a nice, like, versus starfighter set, or would they be working together because a separatist kind of enslaved the Utapau planet? I'm not sure. I don't really know what's going on. But yeah, this would be a really fun set. Definitely some of the minifigs in this set would be nice. As far as pricing goes, I think Lego would maybe price it a little bit less than like some other notable episode 3 sets, just because of how wacky and like niche it might be. So 750 pieces, maybe Lego would price this at like $70, because yeah, we all want Magna Guards and Wat Tambor maybe, but okay, actually, now I'm looking at the minifigs, they're a little bit less niche than I thought. I think a lot of Star Wars fans would want this set, now that I'm thinking about it. But yeah, those are all the sets I have for you guys today in today's episode of Lego Star Wars sets I would die for. Let me know in the comments down below which set was your favorite, and if you have any ideas, because I can make my own set ideas as well, if you guys have any ideas for next week's episode. And leave a like on today's video if y'all did enjoy, and with that being said, I will see you all in the next video. Have an amazing day. Peace out.